Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today, we're going to talk about, do you want to become a millionaire? Let me rephrase that. Do you want to become a millionaire? You know, oftentimes they say, if you want secrets, just put them in a book. Why? Because nobody reads them. In this case, in day and age, just post it online. Why? Nobody's reading it. You guys, there's 7 streams of income that most millionaires have, as I've told you before. We've talked about a few. The dividends, the residual income, earned income, meaning your W-2, that could be your job, or that could be an LLC. But don't be confused. 5 LLCs could be 5 different streams of income, but we got more to talk about. So I'm going to talk about a few of them today. I'm going to post up a few things. You'll see an image that shows the 7 streams of income, and I'm going to talk about 2 or 3 of them. So please, like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. You'll see this image on the screen right now. And the question is, do you want to become a millionaire? Little have you known that many of you, and welcome to the new subscribers, and unbeknownst to you, you may not know that all along we've been talking about streams of income and how to become a millionaire. So I'm going to show you here on our screen that you can see all the different type of videos, and now I've done over 130 videos, I believe. We now have over 3,500 subscribers, and I want to thank everybody. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you coming back and listening to what I have to say. But notice back to the image, you'll see things like earned income, dividend income, interest income, real estate, property, capital gains, royalty income, which I also say residual income, and resale profits, which is a lot of things like Amazon, eBay. You go to liquidation.com, buy something and resell it. That's their 7 streams of income, and I got to give a shout out to Money Making Tips. But that's what they have down. That's fair enough. And the funny part about all this is, let's go look here at some of the playlist that I have, and I've been talking about over the last year and about 4 or 5 months since we started. Let's start with earned income. It dawned on me the other day that everybody doesn't even know exactly what 7 streams of income could be. A lot of people are thinking 7 streams of income are simply, I need 7 businesses. And you don't really need 7 businesses, or 7 LLCs, 7 corporations, 7 DBAs. No, you don't have to have all 7 businesses. It's streams of income. Totally different thing. So we're here sitting here looking at the playlist. And earned income is basically, if you work for someone else and receive a W-2, that's earned income. If you have a business, LLC, let's say 1, whatever you make from that is earned income. So that is a stream of income. Whether you work at a job, that's a stream of income. Whether you work for yourself and have 1 business, that's a stream of income. So what you want to do is create more streams of income. And if you want to become a millionaire, you know the number, guys. It's 7. But what I wanted to illustrate was, a lot of you have been sleeping and not realizing that I've been telling you all along about 5 or 6 of these streams of income that we're talking about here. I've subtly been telling you. And a few of you have been paying attention, and hopefully a lot more people will be paying attention, because in 2020, you got to get started now. None of this is like I'm opening up a can and all of a sudden we have the 7 streams of income. This takes work. This takes months. This could take years. So why are you waiting? If you have a job or one business, add another or add another stream of income. So we're going to talk about it. Next up, dividend income. So you see down here with this playlist on investing that's lighting up, you see these 5 dividend stocks you can afford. I've had a few videos where I talked about you want to get stocks where you can have dividend income. Meaning, once you buy the stock, such as AT&T for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. AT&T shares, I'll just say I don't really know. I don't pay attention because I really don't care. They're $37, $38, $36 a share right now. They paid last month, or was it this month? I don't even remember, like I said, because stuff gets sent to you like every 3 months. But it was like 51 cents per share that I received in dividends. All because I invested in AT&T stock with the ticker symbol of T, I believe. And my one time that I bought into the shares of AT&T, they're sending me 51 cents per share. So let's just keep it simple. If you bought 10 shares and it was $35 a share, it cost you $350. They just sent me $5. Over the course of the year, there's going to be every 3 months they send you dividends. So that's $20. Now, you have 2 ways that you can earn money. If the share went up, yes, it did go up. It actually hit its 52-week high sometime last week. So obviously, if you're into the upside and appreciation of your shares and you want to sell them that way, that's good too. But again, I think I put a video out how much I bought mine for the last time. I've had previous ones, so I buy all the time, which is what you should do because stocks fluctuate. But dividend stocks are the ones that I prefer, and those are the ones I've been telling you about because a stream of income is dividend income. So if you can get 20, 80, 100, $200 a year or more for something that you invested in a year ago or 2 years ago, and the money keeps coming in every 3 months, then you're like Warren Buffett. Berkshire Hathaway Group. That's why he gets money from Coca-Cola. That's why he has Geico. All these companies. He has companies that issue dividends. So when you are reinvesting your dividends, which by the way, you reinvest the free money they're giving you, so then you have more shares, which now means you get more dividends. That's dividend income. That's how you become wealthy. You don't sell your shares, you just keep going. Fortunately, in America, the stock market is rigged. So they try and keep big time companies in making sure they're good. So it's rare that something's going to happen like what's been happening with GE or GM. But anyhow, that's dividend income. Let's talk about this interest income. So again, you guys were sleeping. Some of you were sleeping, some of you weren't, because I don't know if I have it here, but not readily available. But on some of the let's call it the 1,000, the 2,000, the 3,000 video specials, I mentioned 6% interest at DCU Credit Union. Sure, it's only your first 1,000, but where else are you going to get 6%? And I'll put a link down below. I told people to hit me up then because you have to invite people, and they'll add, I don't remember, $5 or $10 if you sign up using my link. So all you have to do is hit me up at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com, and I'll send you a referral link for DCU. You sign up with DCU Credit Union. It helps out in the long run too with your car, with your house, with your mortgage. Sometimes they give you credit cards at reduced rates, your interest rate, so you're saving money that way. So again, it's only $1,000, but I don't know if most of you know, but any subscribers that's been listening to me already know the number here. There's 75% of the American population do not even have $1,000 in their savings account to their name. So when you start thinking about it, so don't try to play me like everybody here watching has $1,000 to their name that they can go throw down at DCU. Even if you had $500, even if you have $100, even if you have $50, 6% on your money while it's sitting at a bank, you might as well get 6%. Why are you messing around getting 1%, 2%, 0.5%? Even if it's something, $1,000, if you're able to load that up or more, $1,000 ends up being roughly about $5 per month. And then once you go over 1,000, 1,001, I think they only give you like 25%. I mean, 0.025. I mean, it's low. But the point of the matter is, it's still, you're adding money every month. Then it ends up being $6 a month once you get up to another level. $11, instead of, because it's 6% for the first 1,000, and then you get 0.025, I believe it was, for anything from 1,001 on over. So once you, in a year, you're going to get 1,060 if you added no more money. But at the end of the year, if you actually just let it compound in there, you'll be at like 1,070. So this is money that you don't have to earn. You're having money sit around anyhow. Some of you have money socked away in your drawers. You just never know. So again, we've talked about interest income, but you didn't look at it as a stream of income. You didn't look at it as wealth building. But I've been telling you all about it for the last year. So what else are we going to talk about here? Real estate. We've talked about boosting your credit score, because in real estate, you're normally going to have a 15 or 30-year loan. The lower your credit score is, the more interest you're going to pay. And just remember the power of 72. If you have an interest rate of 4%, and again, I should have done this straight out the box. In fact, why don't we just do it right now? If you have an interest of 4%, so we're going to do 72 divided by 4, 18. So at the end of 18 years, you've paid twice as much as your loan. At 30 years, you've already paid more than twice as much. So, that's a good loan rate, potentially, let's say. But if you happen to have a loan when the crisis occurred, and you get something like 8%, look at this. 72 divided by 8%. Look at this. 9 years. So in 30 years, you've paid 3 times the cost of your home in interest. These are the kind of things you don't think about. But what I'm trying to tell you is, when you start dealing with property, this is why you want to boost your credit score. And once again, I talked about real estate, housing recession-proof yourself. Here's another one, real estate, how to get investors for real estate in case you want to do multifamily property, which again turns into a residual income, because if you have multifamily properties, what happens? You have people sending you rental payments. And if you have $100, $200, $400, $500, $1,000 of profit after you done paid all your bills for the properties, that's coming in every month. And speaking of multifamily properties, everybody, FHA loans. Let's just get real. You can get up to a fourplex, put down 3.5%. I like to say 4%. Put down 4%. There's places around America that you can buy property for $100,000. And if you have $4,000, you can get an FHA loan. The only drawback is you have to live in one of the units for a year. But is that really a drawback? If the other 3 units are paying your mortgage and you're making money, so you're basically living somewhere for free for a year. And now what does that mean? If you can live and reduce your expenses, that means now you have money to invest in what? Stocks, bonds, other real estate, other streams of income. So that's what we're talking about here. This is just a beautiful thing. Now, another thing that they're talking about as another stream of income is capital gains. And capital gains is kind of like what I was talking about with the AT&T. So let's say if you were lucky enough to buy AT&T shares at $15 a share, and they went to their 52-week high this past week, and you said, you know what, I might as well sell at my $38. So now capital gains is, I'll keep it simple, we bought 10 shares for 150, and now we sold 10 shares for $40. So that's $400 that we get back. Now we have $250 of profit. There's a capital gains tax, but capital gains tax, that's a lot less than 25-30%. This is why the stock market is where a lot of millionaires, billionaires, and everybody that has to deal with money keeps their money, because any profits, capital gains, you don't mind paying that. Single digits. Just like you don't mind paying dividend tax either. Single digits. So if you can get it, that's what you want. Capital gains. There's other things. When you invest in real estate and sell property, that's considered capital gains as well in certain instances. So again, though, you pay single digits on tax. That's what you want. So that's why real estate is important. Let's get to the other things. Royalty income or residual income. Not everybody can be a musician. Not everybody can be an actor. Not everybody can get royalty income, is what I call it. Is specifically if you play music or write music, sing. There's a mechanical license. Even if you play instruments, you can get checks every month, or they're not every month actually, usually, but every 3 months, every 6 months, you could be getting checks in the mail. Just like if you're on a TV show and you get royalties because that TV show is syndicated, that is a way to do it. Or this is why multi-level marketing is very popular, because you have residual income. That's what everybody wants. Once you do one thing, you want to receive checks in the mail. That's what this is all about. So that's another stream of income that you can look forward to if you want to try and do that. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about resale. They're talking about resale profits. Now, there's videos that I made talking about Amazon, eBay, where you buy product at Elite Club. These are a long time ago that I made these videos, where you buy from the Elite Club, liquidation.com, and then you resell on eBay, you resell on, what do you call it? Facebook Marketplace for free, Let Go, all that. So all of that is available, and I had videos about this. So that's another stream of income. There's people that I know right now that literally scour Craigslist, Facebook, OfferUp, Let Go, and they see these ads as soon as they come out, the freebies. Come pick this up for free. They go all over the city picking something up for free. And what do? They just put it right on eBay. They go back and put it on the OfferUp, the Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and put it up for sale that they picked up for free. So all they did was take their time. You'd be surprised what a lot of people are giving away these days. It's quite shocking, actually. So again, that's another stream of income, and there's probably another 2 or 3 more that we could probably talk about, because if you start thinking about subsets and gig economy, then that means you got to start throwing in your earned income. Could be that's why you're driving around in Uber right now, still have a job in the daytime. While you're riding around in Uber, you're telling somebody, hey, I have this business that I'm doing, and you have a sign or a brochure or whatever, flyer in the back. So now you could be doing 3 streams of income while you're driving people around. And then if you have a deal where you have the snacks and that kind of deal, now you have potentially other streams of income. I'm just giving an example. And speaking of that, streams of income, I got to think of ours here at Stop Struggling Now, right? We got that Black Friday special right now with the gear. Got to get the merch. We added the hoodie. We added the hard work equals entrepreneur t-shirt and hoodie. So we got them up on the website. So just go to stopstrugglingnow.com and then you'll see SSN merchandise link. So just check that out or go down below in the description and you'll see it down there. But anyhow, if you want to be a millionaire and you want to get started on the right track, then this is Stop Struggling Now. We're telling you about it. It's not even hidden in a book. It's in the video. I'm showing you, telling you how we're doing it. All you have to do is believe in yourself and take a step. So with that said, please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. That's why I'm talking about the 7 streams of income. Thank goodness for social media. Because social media is free. You don't have to pay Facebook. You don't have to pay Instagram. You don't have to pay Twitter. You don't have to pay Snap. You don't have to pay anything to anybody. All you have to do, everything I'm doing is literally all free, except for I did do a few Facebook ads when we did that IXQ TV, and I think I did a few in the video I mentioned back in the day. I think I did for the phone, but they were minor. It was only like $1 a day. I mean, it was minor. But without that, I'm operating just as if I'm operating as a person who has zero money. This is why I don't have an updated smartphone. I'm running everything off my smartphone. Everything I'm using is literally free. This is why in one of the videos here, I went over create social media images for free, because a lot of people think that you have to, go to Fiverr, or you got to hire somebody, or you got to go find people to make your images for you, and all you had to do was go to canva.com. They have free images. They have a way to make it. You can size your images so it can fit whichever platform you want to use, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Snapchat, whatever you want to use, Twitter, you can do those images. And then I'm even giving you the TubeBuddy that helps you do your thumbnails. And that's what I use for my thumbnails. It's free. I'm using the free version. So once again, I'm not doing anything out the ordinary that you can't do. We're all in this together. So we can all rise up. So we're all going to be millionaires. Just give yourself 3 years. Give yourself 4 years. But are you going to sit there and work for somebody for 20 years? And then you aren't even going to work for yourself for 3? Come on now. Let's get real. So with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.